Hello and welcome to Game of Social. My name is Matt and I'm here and let's fly the PMDG 737-800. We're currently cruising our way to Manchester Airport. We're doing a little turn. We're almost at the top of descent. And I'm checking the weather. It looks like we're still a 23 left arrival, which is always good news. So first of all, let's set up our power meter, get that all done. So what we got to do, what is the course of the runway? 23, right. Oh, it's actually 3,500. I set this to. Boom. Descent has begun, apparently. I didn't realise. I wasn't even looking. So, 233 we've got to set this to. And the same with the other one over here, 233. That is the course of the, 233, course of the runway we're going to be landing on. As I said in the previous videos, we are going to be doing a auto land today because I thought, why not? See how it goes. It should be more successful than my other landings, but soon find out. I say other landings, there has been one other landing, and it wasn't terrible, to be honest. It could have been better, but it wasn't terrible. 109.50 is the ILS frequency. 109.50, so that is all set up nicely ready to go. What I will set this up actually, so if I go on to standby and arm, can't remember how to do this. So elevation is 257. Is that good enough? Landing what's Medusa. I need to find the aerodrome chart to pull that off. So the runway is 10,007. Boom, ready, good. So that means we can have the heads-up display for this landing to keep an eye on things as we go down. It really is a short flight. I've only been in the air for about 25 minutes. It really is a short flight. We ain't there quite yet, I suppose, but you know, it's I thought it was longer. So I'm gonna go max auto brake, I think, today. And I tried doing this in the last landing, so I'm not gonna use my reverse thrusters and let the plane try and stop itself just by using the brakes. Save some of the wear and tear on the engine, I suppose. It's probably the best thing to do. So how far have we actually got to go? Not that far at all, to be honest with you. If we have a look down here at our init reference, so we're going to be doing FRAPS 40 landing. That'll be just fine. So where are we actually going to be parking up then? This I don't actually know. I think we're going to be parking towards. There is a maintenance area at this airport. I don't know if there's actually parking there or not. No, I don't believe so. I think what I'm going to do is go park at 74. Why is there a star on my thing? What is the star? Oh, left and right stands available. I see. Okay. I'm probably going to stop at stand 74, which is the far corner of the cargo station, cargo area. So we're going to be well out the way of the passenger terminals down there. I think that's probably the best place for us to put ourselves. So we're well out of the way. So is there anything decent going on outside? Not really. A few clouds in the sky. Seems to be a little bit hazy up front. We can see it a bit sort of blurred out there, but never mind. That's perfectly fine. Engine valve closed. Should it be closed? I guess not. It's illuminated. There's a problem here somewhere, but I'm not quite sure what that problem is. Never mind. Whatever. Shouldn't those be on? No, it should be on. Jesus Christ. Don't play around with the buttons. I'll fall out the sky. Dear oh dear. So we're making good progress on our way down. There's quite a way for us to go, I think. What time does it believe us to arrive now? Progress, I think 17:22. So another 22 odd minutes to go. So yeah. Quite a long way for us to go at the moment. We will soon be there. We will soon get there. It shouldn't take too long. It should not take too long. We are doing okay. We are doing just fine. Everything seems to be going smoothly down here though, at least. Which is good. Really, we've got a bit of a headwind. Never knots pretty much pointing right at us. So that's good for me really, because it helps me slow down. When you got a tailwind, it really does push your ass forwards more. Which is expected, to be honest. When you're trying to descend to slow down, it's not really what you want. You know, it can be a bit troublesome. And it can make things a bit more rushed at the very end of your flight. You're trying to get the speed corrected for your final approach. But yeah. I am feeling quite sleepy this evening. I really shouldn't be flying. I already had my disastrous attempt to turning on the engines. I'm feeling quite sleepy. So I should be relieved really by somebody else. Another pilot should come and say hello. But we got quite a descent to go, so just gotta try and stay awake, I suppose. Otherwise I might be in trouble. We haven't got too much further to go, and we seem to be bang on target for our descent approach. We're doing okay. We are doing just fine. Not a problem at all. Quite pleasant as well. You know, it could be worse, it could be pouring down with rain, or there could be storms around, or you know, it seems quite calm out there at the moment. I don't seem to be thrown around at all in the flight deck. It doesn't seem to be any turbulence. It just seems to be quite a smooth flight. So we're coming up on a deceleration point shortly. Probably because we're approaching 10,000 feet. So we need to slow our butts down a little bit and get our speed under control. So it's not too bad at the moment. It needs to be a little bit slower really. But it's not too bad at all. So I can see two little markers on there. There's another little green one here, and I'm not quite sure what that's for. But never mind. Just got to keep an eye on things really and make sure that we don't overspeed below 10,000 feet. So I may have to manually intervene with the speed a little bit just to ensure that that doesn't happen. Because you know what it's like. Oh yeah, you do. It can be a real pain in the butt. A real pain in the butt. So we're almost there, almost at TNT as well, which was our one of our waypoints, one of our final waypoints as well. So we should now actually be entering the star of the airport itself, standard instrument arrival. So if I have a look at that on my little chart, you can't see it, but it starts at TNT or Leicester. I think we're already on it. Possibly. I could be mistaken. Over 10,000 feet, I'm going to have to speed intervene. Get those speed brakes out and get that speed down quickly because we're almost at 10,000 feet. So that really hasn't decelerated us enough to not break that speed limit. But not to worry, it's fine. Almost there. A bit of a crosswind now. We'll turn a little bit. There you go. Descent can now continue. Hopefully. Hopefully it does continue. Fingers crossed anyway. But you never know. Yeah, descending is now continuing nicely, which is good. So what we're looking at, we're taking a look and just see exactly where we were. So legs, we're currently at Dane. Which one is Dane? So what comes after Dane? It's going to MCT. Oh, we have passed all that fun stuff then, so we're actually coming on to our final approach. Yeah. Just looking at my chart, trying to figure out. Yeah, we have actually. Yeah, we're almost there, look. Crikey. Crikey. So a little high, according to this, but only by about 400. I'm guessing that means 450 feet too high. Now it's getting worse. Right, time to override with the old altitude, just to ensure that we get ourselves down as we need to. Still making good approach, I suppose. We are doing it. And the airport's now ahead of us as well. We can now see the airport. So right here. Kind of stands out a little bit. We can most definitely see it. Which is splendid. Really good. Really, really good. So we'll be making a turn right over the airport, more or less, right over the runway at least, to fly out away from the airport, to then circle back on ourselves to do our final approach and land. So it's a bit of an interesting approach. You know, it kind of makes sense, I suppose. You know, you find the airport, you see it, you fly out and you land back at it. But this use more fuel, I would say, to be honest, because you're having to fly a bit more. Whereas if it was me, I would fly directly out to the landing point, or the vice of interception point, and land down. I'm just in this way. I'm doing more miles really, using more fuel. But never mind. This is the route that has been planned and filed, so we shall go along with it. So there is the runway coming into view. So the actual runway itself just kind of popped up into view as well. Then they were hidden from us. making good progress with our descent. We're almost back on track, putting it back. So that's always good news. So I will relieve pressure of our descent rate now. I'll bring it back to, let's try 700. I think 700 will be fine. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all. Things are actually too low now, which is typical. But never mind. So, flying on overhead of the airport. I can take a little look. There it is. There is our airport. A few clouds around, nothing major. Again, it's quite a clear evening. Let's double check the weather again. Just to make sure there's been no changes. And we are going through our transition altitude now, so we will get our landing lights on, our runway turn-offs. We'll turn this to continuous. And I say we are good to land. Boom. Flying sideways. Off comes the standard. There we have it, flying through some cloud. So let's get ourselves leveled out again, and we can plan our actual arrival into this airport. See how well it goes, I suppose. Let's see how well it goes. But that is all we have time for in this episode. I will see you in the next one as we actually perform our landing. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you then.